Okay, this is KJ Pittner. All right, KJ, as we look at your butterfly, look at your breathing here. Right away, you're trying to lift your head, and you're really dropping really low as you're throwing your hands forward. What we're trying to do is not throw your hands down. We want to throw them forward. As you can see that you're kind of jamming them into the water. If we can stretch out and stay flatter and maybe work the second kick as your hands come out of the water, I think that would be a lot more beneficial than what you're doing right now by jamming them in. As we take a look at this from the front, see how your hands are going in the water. I think they're going in a little narrow. If we could just get our hands just outside the shoulder and then just bring them under your body so your hands almost touch, probably a better situation. Into the backstroke, pretty good dolphin kick off the wall. I think you could rotate a little bit more. I like what you're doing with your hands, but you're bringing down an awful lot of water. Awful lot of air with your hands down. If you can rotate more onto that side and get a little bit more out of your pull by bringing your hands a little bit deeper, again, I think that's a more beneficial situation. When we watch this from the front, you'll see how wide they are. We want to get those hands definitely a lot deeper. Kick looks pretty good. Could probably stand to try to press your hips up a little bit more, make your body a little bit flatter, maybe lean your head back a little more to move your center of balance a little bit further back so we can get our head more into the water. Yeah, you can see what I'm talking about here, is especially as they come up on the upsweep when you're bringing that pull through, they're almost bringing down air when they're doing it. So try to keep those hands deeper. Okay, your favorite stroke, the breaststroke. We'll let our passerby go here. Now, when you throw your hands forward, you're throwing them down. Kind of a standard theme here when you're on your stomach. When you are reaching forward on the breaststroke, you want to reach your hands out, and you want to keep your thumbs just under the surface. So it's a straight line as you're throwing those hands forward. You're throwing your hands down at a 45-degree angle, and you're jamming your head down. If you stretch your hands out and bring your head down like you're doing it, your hips will still come up, and you'll probably get an extra foot to foot and a half off every wall, or excuse me, off every stroke. You'll definitely get more off the wall, too, when you throw your hands forward in your pull out. You can see what I'm talking about here. Could stand to, I like your pull. No, I don't think you need to pull any wider. I like what you're doing. Just get those hands out, not down. Okay, into the freestyle. You know, we talk a lot about trying to keep your elbow up, and you can see how your hands almost drop to a 45-degree angle off your shoulder when you pull. You don't really start the pull until there. When we could be keeping those elbows up a lot higher, a lot longer. When you rotate onto that side, just try to think about pulling the water back, not pushing the water down. The big thing is how wide your pull is. When you watch this here, look where your hands are in relation to your body, especially your right hand goes way out outside your body. We want to keep that hand in the lane between our head and our shoulder. And this is at 25 at speed here. Again, you look better when you're going fast. What we need to do is try to do that all the time through the stroke.